Good afternoon, y'all come on in. Good afternoon. Welcome to God First Christ Gang Media News. Welcome to God First Christ Gang Media News. I am your host tonight, Brian Taylor Bridges. Welcome to God First Christ Gang Media News. Happy blessed Sunday, you all. We're gonna wrap it up with this one right here for this evening. Yep, I hope you all had a blessed evening today. I want to talk about this little Bonnie and Clyde little couple. They was in California breaking into jewelry stores, you all. They was hitting some jewelry heists. Now, mind you, these little kids is 18 and 21, so I guess they thought they was Bonnie and Clyde, you all. But copyright disclaimer, Title 17 USC Sections 107. The allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, teaching, news reports, scholarships, and research. Fair use is permitted by the copyright statute and might otherwise be infringed. Non-profit, educational, and personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. You all. You all come on in. Like I said, I want to go in on this little couple, you all. This little couple, I believe to be out of California, but I'm under the impression that these little kids had fell in love, you all, and was in some type of relationship, you know, where they was, I guess, from what it appears to me, that probably their parents didn't want them together, you all. Probably their parents thought that it was a bad idea for these two young kids to be in a relationship together in the first place, is the impression I'm up under, because particularly in this type of situation, these kids tend to do what they want to do, you all. They tend to get out on their own and, you know, try to make it happen for themselves, you all. But in this particular case, this young couple here fell in love and decided they was going to do the old Bonnie and Clyde, you all. I said it, the old Bonnie and Clyde. Yep, we're going to hit us a couple of licks and keep it right on the moving, you all. I think they're going to hit them a couple licks and keep it right on the moving. And when I mean hit a couple licks, you all, I mean some robberies, you all. Instead of these young kids, you know, they young, they in a situation where they don't have no felony records. They don't have no, they ain't even been in the world long enough for them to be in a situation to where people won't hire them or give them some type of chance or opportunity to better themselves, to make a little money, to earn some honest income, you all. But like I said, I want to particularly talk about this story for the young ladies out there, because, you know, you have too many young ladies out there who's being manipulated. I said it. They are being manipulated into believing that these young men love them when they put their lives at risk, when they put their relationships in danger, when they ask them to do something as stupid as you be the driver and you know, I'm gonna go in and get everything and come running out like, you know, ain't nobody gonna see them, like y'all gonna go rob people and then move on and live happily ever after. But this is not the case, you know, you all. This is not the case, you all. And like I said, I particularly want to talk to the young ladies because they are also young men in the same similar situation. These young guys fall in love with these little girls, and then next thing you know, these little girls had them doing some stuff they ain't had no business doing in the first place, you all. But my main concern and my lessons for these youngsters, that is, you know, if you all are in a situation where you're in a relationship and you all trying to start a relationship with each other and trying to move out on your own, I mean, robbery is not the case, you all. Robbery is not what's going to get you to that destination in a faster, like it's some kind of fast fix solution, you all, because that is not the case, you all. You know, honest job. Sometimes it takes a long time to kind of really get into things and kind of really understanding what's going on somebody else's job. I mean, but slow money is for sure money. Slow money is for sure money is what we used to call it. It coming at a slower pace, but it's something that you earn honestly. It's something that people can't take away from you all. So like I said, that was my major concern for this little particular case. Like I said, to talk to these youngsters and don't be enticing each other to do dumb stuff, you all, because at the end of the day, now these little kids, 18, 20 years old, now they charged with aggravated robbery. I said aggravated robbery, in this particular case, these young people happen to shoot one of the security officers. Yep, I said they happen to shoot one of the security officers. A lot of time when you go in there to try to rob somebody, I mean, things don't happen just the way you plan. Things don't happen like, oh, okay, we just gonna go in there, we're gonna be in there 30 seconds, boom, 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 and then we out. No, that just happened like that on TV, you all. I said it just happened like that on TV. So don't be fooled, Don't be fooled into thinking you're going to get away with these particular type of crimes in 2022, you all. I mean, it's just a silly thing, especially with cameras everywhere. How you feel like you're going to go in these particular establishments and not be seen, you all? I mean, they thought they playing together. They had their little helmets, they had their little motorcycle, they even had them rented them a U-Haul truck, you all, so they can throw the motorcycle in the back, they use the motorcycle for their little getaway vehicle, you all. But anyway, it's a armed suspect accused of robbing an Anthem jewelry store arrested in Southern California, you all. Huntington Beach Police Department said that the arrest of Helen Simmons, 18 years old, and Matthew Jones, 22, after a vehicle chase. Huntington Beach, California, a man and a woman were arrested in South California early Saturday morning in connection with an armed robbery at the jewelry store at Anthem's last week. According to the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, Huntington Beach Police arrested Helen Simmons, 18 years old, 18 years old with attempted murder and aggravated robbery. I mean, by the time she get out, she gonna be 50 or 60, you all. Like I said, it's just a sad situation for some of these young kids to get themselves involved in these particular cases, felony cases with such magnitude behind it, you all, because, there's one thing Gramps and old people used to say, that trouble is easy to get into, but it's hard to get out. I said it, you all, trouble is very easy to get into, but it's hard to get out, you all. They said, according to Matthew Jones, 22, after a brief chase around 1 a.m., Maricopa County Sheriff Office detectives said that their descriptions matched the two involved in armed robberies at the Anthem jewelry store on Tuesday, July the 17th. Around 6 p.m. on Tuesday, deputies were called to Andrew Z. Diamonds and Fine Jewelry near Anthem's Way and the Gavilan Peak Parkway for an armed robbery. When they arrived, they found an employee who had been shot. They were taken to the hospital in stable condition. Surveillance videos taken that day of the crime showed the two dressed in all black with helmets on going into stores. One started pointing a gun at the employee and customers while others smashed the glass cases. After stealing the jewelry, the two fled on a motorcycle, you all. Anyway, like I said, they say they both were booked on various charges, including those stemming from the jewelry store robbery. Jones is being held on a $1 million bond, and Simmons is being held on a $500,000 bond. So the young man got him a $1 million bond, you all. You need 100 racks to get out, you all, and I'm pretty sure they ain't had time to fence none of that jewelry. Like I said, it's a very silly situation, you all, and it, like I said, it's not just happening. I mean, this been happening for generations and decades. When two people fall in love and they come to what appears to be some type of end or a bad situation. I mean, the first thing that they want to do is go rob somebody, but this is not the answer, you all. These particular kids should have went and found themselves a job, and they would be in a relationship today. But by the time they get out of jail and prison, it's one thing, they can always say, hey, babe, when we get caught, if we get caught, don't say nothing, don't do this, don't do that. But by the time y'all finish writing them love letters to each other and them people catch y'all in conversations, I mean, y'all ain't going to be together at the end of the day. After you do 25, 30 years on lock, believe me, them people is not going to be there waiting for you. Some of these people can't last 6 months. 2 weeks, 3 weeks of being faithful to their partners when the other partner is being locked up. I'm telling you, I've been through that situation too many times. I mean, the person will say they're gonna wait for you, but how you gonna tell somebody to put their life on hold while you is spending your time in jail? Because you put yourself in that situation, you all. So it's kind of hard to ask someone to really wait on you unless they married to you, you all. So like I said, it's just a bad little situation for these little kids, And like I said, I really hate that, like I said, too many of these girls are being talked into some real dumb situations, you all. So like if you're in a relationship with somebody and they proceed to come up with some type of master plan, like y'all gonna hit 4 banks and then y'all gonna be good, y'all gonna live happily ever after, and y'all gonna quit after that. It is not working like that. It is not working like that. That's a sign. Leave. Go to the workforce place. You better have a plan B, because that is not the plan that's going to work, you all. That is not the plan that is going to work. Now I'm take a little brief moment and show you all the clip, the capture, because they did arrest these two. Well, I have a couple of clips I could share with you all, but
connection with an armed robbery at an Anthem jewelry store.
18-year-old Helen Simmons and 22-year-old Matthew Jones were taken into custody yesterday near Huntington Beach, California. The local media there reports that they were in a U-Haul truck and that they were chased by police for more than an hour before officers used spike strips to stop them. The police believe last Monday the pair robbed Andrew Z. Diamonds and Fine Jewelry on Anthem Way at gunpoint, and even shot an employee in the act. They rode off on a motorcycle. Simmons and Jones are facing several felony charges, including attempted murder. We will have more on this incredible story, capture and arrest, tonight on Fox.
Like I say, including attempted murder, you all. It's just a crazy situation, you all. Like I said, don't let these boys talk y'all into, no dumb stuff like this, Get out, run. The first sign they go to talking foolishly, let them know that this is some foolish talk, you all. That's them flying down the highway, but they were hit with spike strips, you all. So they had to pull them over.
And they are requesting additional units to run a break in the fast track lane, so there's...
You all come join me on YouTube, you all. Brian Bridges at YouTube. That's BRIDGES. Brian, BRIEN, Brian.
from the outside.
And there they go. You know, like I said, they hit him with the spike strips, and then till the van was able to slow down, to come some kind of stop, and then they got in front of him. Now, mind you, the little girl was in there crying. You know, she in there petrified. She don't know if they finna get shot or if it's finna end like the real Bonnie Clyde or Heist finna go down. But it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. When you like I say you go in these particular places and you think you finna get out of here and live happily ever after. You have a rude awakening coming to you. You have a rude awakening come to you. Now, always remember, if the cameras don't catch you, God see everything, you all. God see everything, you all. So don't get yourself caught in these bad relationships and these bad situations where you think you fit to be the modern day 2022 Bonnie and Clyde, because you're out of there. It just ain't going down like that, you all. Go our First Christ gang. We out. Y'all have a good, blessed night. Happy Sunday, you all. Happy Sunday. Peace. Peace. Thank you.